Chapter 1 Montana. The sun was shining, the sky was bright blue, and birds chirped together like they were part of a song. The tall mountains stood in the distance, looking more like a painting than the real thing. That was Blushing, the small town in Alaska where I lived. Normally, a day like this would lift my mood. I was that girl, the always positive, glass-half-full kind. The kind who writes in a gratitude journal every day. But lately, life had thrown me a few surprises, and even this beautiful day couldn't shake me out of my bad mood. I marched into the office, and both Violet and Blakely looked up from where they were gathered at the front desk. "I'm guessing the meeting didn't go well?" Violet asked. She was my best friend, and we owned the Blushing Bride together, the only wedding planning business in town. Even though all I wanted to do was hide in my office, I stopped and let out a sigh. "They want to get married in 4 months, I said with a shrug. "You've pulled off shorter timelines than that," Blakely replied with a smile. She was our office manager, and the reason we stayed organized. She booked appointments, kept our schedule in order, and helped us manage everything smoothly. "That's not the problem," Violet said, tapping her lips with one finger. "Let me guess. They want to get married at the Seaside Inn?" "Yep. That's the one," I groaned. Apparently, Barbie has been dreaming of getting married there since she was 8. She had a full meltdown, even though she already knew it wasn't available anymore. But no, she still insisted it was the worst thing that's ever happened to her. Then she called me a dream crusher. "A dream crusher? Really?" Violet shook her head. "That's ridiculous. And what 8-year-old is planning their wedding anyway? She didn't even know if she'd live here as an adult. She needs to calm down. Maybe read a book and learn about real-life problems." The groom didn't leave her. "She's being dramatic." "And blaming you? That's just crazy. She's already acting like a bridezilla, and she's not even officially our client yet." "Oh, she's official now. We signed her." I sighed again. Apparently, even the dream crusher is still the best choice in town. Blakely and Violet laughed, but I wasn't in the mood. I turned to head to my office. "Wait up," Blakely said, holding up a takeout bag. "We've got chicken salads from Brown Bear Diner. Come eat with us." I couldn't say no to that. I loved their chicken salad. I followed them into the little kitchen area we used for lunch. We turned an old house in downtown Blushing into our office when Violet and I started the business after college. I had convinced her to move here and help me open our dream company. This office was everything I wanted. Pink and white peony wallpaper covered the walls. A shiny crystal chandelier hung above Blakely's desk in the front room. Violet and I had our own offices down the hall, each decorated in our own styles. And the conference room let us meet with clients in a cozy, private space. The kitchen was a bonus, our lunch spot and brainstorming hub. A big whiteboard hung on the wall, filled with notes and plans. "Thanks for grabbing lunch," I said. "I think I've figured out what's really going on with you," Violet said as she handed me a bottle of sparkling water from our pink vintage fridge. She was the kind of person who always had ideas, part problem solver, part life coach, and a little bit of a know-it-all. But I trusted her completely. "I can't wait to hear this," I said, shaking the salad container after pouring on my dressing. "I've never heard of it before," Blakely said between bites. "But Violet swears it's a real thing." "You're suffering from a case of vajabis," Violet announced. "But don't worry, there's a cure." I groaned. "What even is vajabis?" "Let's look at the facts," Violet said. "Business is crazy busy. Thank you, Harry Simon." Harry Simon, the biggest pop star around, had secretly married his supermodel girlfriend, Bailey Clark, right here in Blushing.